Hi, I just wanted to give you an update on Larry's condition today. This is Memorial Day, and I know many of you are probably with family and friends and enjoying the day off work. I hope you will also spend a little time thinking about those who gave so much for our freedom to enjoy peace and quiet and celebrations with family. Larry always has a very, very difficult time on Memorial Day. He's remembering the soldiers that fought under him when he was a captain in the Army. He remembers a lot of things that he regrets. He remembers friends that he worked with that he had to help put away in jail. Some of them died in jail. Um, that was very hard for him to do, but he had a real sense of justice and righteousness. And when he realized that he was involved in dealings of the mafia, he withdrew himself and got out of it. He knew Bill Clinton used cocaine, but he didn't realize Bill was involved in the drug trafficking of cocaine. And when he found that out, he went to Bill Clinton and said, "You've got 2 weeks to clean this up, or I will." And before he even got home, half an hour away, the Clintons had already started the smear campaign that has not let up. You know, Larry was getting Social Security, and that's been taken away. He has gone to the DOJ about it, and I don't know if they know who's responsible for blocking his Social Security, but they did indicate that there was nothing they could do about it. We could all guess who that person might be. Um, Anyhow, Larry's hurting today. Larry's hurting because he's remembering, but he's also hurting because he only got one treatment this weekend so far, Saturday, Sunday, and now here we are nearing the latter half of the day on Monday. When he gets his treatments twice a day, it makes a huge difference. He can come to the microphone with us. He could be on the phone with people in Washington that need his counsel. He does a lot of consultation work with various ones. I can't tell you who because I don't know who. Um, I just know that he does a lot of work on our behalf behind the scenes, and he doesn't allow anybody to know who he's talking to and working with because there would be a lot of trouble for everybody involved were they to know what he's doing. Please remember his PayPal account is nicholslive@aol.com. If you cannot donate anything by PayPal, then please send a text to 240-499-6729. I will help you figure out another way to donate. If there's anything you can do or anybody you know that you could ask to help Larry, uh, going as many days as he has done without help means he's hurting really, really badly. And when these storms come through, that just multiplies the agony he goes through. I know there's shrapnel in his body. I don't know where, and I don't know when. I mean, I've seen the scars from the blast of the gunshot wounds that he's taken. It looks like his body's covered with freckles, but they're not. They're gun scars, gunshot scars. He's just done so much on our behalf and taken so much to help promote our freedom and save our country from the socialism that we are so close to falling into. So anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated. I come to you with great angst because I'm concerned about his condition. I haven't talked to him since he was on the conference or the YouTube program with us on Friday. So I've gotten a couple texts talking about he's really hurting badly, and I've tried to text a lot of people to ask if they could donate. Uh, I know he got $60 in one gift and another 50 and I think a 20 over the 3-day period. That's all that's come in. So folks, that's not enough to pay for one treatment, and he really does need to get something. So if there's any way you can help, please do. If you have any message you'd like me to give to Larry, I can text it to him. I'm not talking to him. I'm not calling him. He just needs to be quiet and save what little breath he's got. So I'm sorry, folks, that he's not here. And if we can't find another big donor, I'll keep this going as long as there are people to listen and people that care and want to work together. Until then, thank you for those of you who have joined us. I'm sorry I didn't advertise it sooner. I just wasn't sure what was going to happen with Larry, and I was hoping to get an update before I came on, and I didn't. I know that all I can say is he's hurting really, really badly because Memorial Day is always a tough one for him. I've watched him really struggle through Memorial Day for the last 3 years. And, come tomorrow morning, he will stop what he thinks about. He will force himself to shove everything back in the closet of his memory and move on. But Memorial Day is always a very tough day as he is remembering the fallen ones who have died on our behalf. Sometimes he has asked me on Memorial Day in previous years, is it worth it what they did? When he sees the disrespect, when he sees the things that our country, what the people, so many of the people, especially young people, have become, he says, was it worth it to have given so much for a country that is destroying itself the way things are now? Even though we are remembering the fallen who've given everything, please remember, Larry is one of the ones who has also given everything. He's given everything financially. He's given everything health-wise. I don't want him to give his life as well. It certainly has been on the line so many times during his 68 years of life. From the time he entered the service until last week, he was fighting for our freedom. And if we knew what this man has done on our behalf, I don't think there's any sacrifice that you wouldn't give up. I know I'm not the only one. There are some of us that skip a lot of meals to send grocery money, to send our meal money to Larry to help. And there are people who buy coffee. You can go on vacation. You can do things that others don't do because they're trying to fight for your freedom. So while you're celebrating, I don't want to spoil your fun, but please remember what Larry and others have done to make it possible for you to enjoy the pleasures of today. God bless you. And again, the text is 240-499-6729 if you need an alternate way to help Larry. His PayPal account is nicholslive@aol.com. It's written in the description underneath this. I will put that text number under here as well. Thank you. God bless you. And we'll talk tomorrow, and I'll give you an update on how he's doing if he's not able to come, and we'll take it from there. We will be having the conference call tonight. If anybody shows up, that number's underneath here in the description as well. Bye.